guys, welcome to my 8th video. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, hello, my name's Adrina. I'm an Australian teacher, a Teachers Pay teacher seller and a mum. So things get a little bit crazy around here. So in today's video, I wanted to do this video a little while now because I have figured out how to create an animated GIF banner for your Teachers Pay Teacher store. So this is something that when I first started Teachers Pay Teacher store, I was a little bit overwhelmed with, and I tried doing it one way where I had to create the JPEG images and then upload them to a GIF maker online. It was quite a tedious process, honestly, and I'm just here to tell you that I have a simple and easier way to do this, and hopefully it's going to blow your mind because I figured this out on my own from trial and error, and I hope that it works for you too. And yeah, I'm just super excited to share because this is going to level up your storefront. So without further ado, I'll try not to waste too much of your time because I know I can be a bit of a rambler, but I just want to say I will show you a quick little snippet of the one I have currently going on my store at Clipart. This is what it looks like. So you can see there's a few little moving parts, and basically my GIF banner just welcomes the customers kind of to my store. So that's what mine looks like. So yeah, I'm going to show you now how you can make your own one simple and easy. I will say that you do need PowerPoint to create this, but that's it, just PowerPoint, and you'll be ready to upload yours in the next 20 minutes if you follow what I'm saying here. So let's get started and let's head over to my computer. Let's go. Okay guys, so let's just start off by having a quick look at my animated GIF banner. As you can see, I have welcome, I have take a look around, and then I have my Clipart logo going around in a circle. Now this might seem complex and you might be like, how did you do that? But I am here to tell you that this is super easy, and I'm going to show you exactly how I've done this, and it's not overwhelming once you learn the process. Okay, so I promise if you stick around you will be able to level up your storefront game on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I'm going to show you how to make this from scratch. Okay, so I'm going to open up PowerPoint. We want to start with PowerPoint. We're going to open up a new presentation. And now we need to customize the size because this is way too big for a quote banner animated GIF size. So I have given you a cheat sheet here, and I have just open up this picture, written down the dimensions that you can use to be able to create your quote banner. And in a moment I'm even going to show you another extra easy way that you can do this as well if you didn't want to do what I'm about to show you now. So for us to create our quote banner, I will just say it's a little bit different in sizes depending on what measurements that you go with. So on TPT they use 450 times 150 pixels. In Australia we use centimeters. At least my PowerPoint goes by centimeters, so I need to use the centimeters for the measurement. And I found that 11 times 90 times 3.96 centimeters is one that works for me for this quote banner area. If you're in the US, I've heard and I've seen that 4.5 times 1.5 inches is the way to go. That if you use inches. Please let me know if this is suitable to you guys, because again I don't work with inches, but from the information I've been able to collect, a lot of people use it this way. So if you found success with that, let me know. If you find that not quite right, let me know too, please, if you can. But so far I've tried my best to make sure that these are all usable. So we want to basically change the dimensions, and again I've got my cheat sheet there, so I'm going to go to File, up the top here, File, Page Setup, and what we want is we want to input the dimensions that I just showed you on screen. And because I'm working with centimeters, I'm going to just grab my cheat sheet that I showed you a moment ago, and I'm going to input the centimeters. If you're in Australia or you use centimeters on your PowerPoint, then this is what I found that has worked. So I'm going to go 1190 for the width, 11.90, and we're going to change the height to 3.96 centimeters. Now again, if you are in the US, try using 4.5 times 1.5 inches. That is a measurement that I have found that people have found success with, so just let me know if that works or not for you guys. If you're working with pixels, then you can use this as pixels, but just for me, because I'm in Australia and we use centimeters, that's what I'm going to input here. So I'm going to press OK. Now don't bother thinking too much about this, just press scale, because we're just going to delete what's going to be on the page. So don't worry about pressing scale or don't scale, as we're just going to delete what's on this presentation anyway. So let's just get rid of all the things that are on there already. Basically, when we are creating our banner, we want to start with some text. So I'm just going to input some text here. So I'm just going to recreate sort of what I have already done there. So I want to write welcome. Welcome. I might even write welcome to. Let's change that. Now just be mindful when you're changing your text or using any text, that make sure that you have the permission or you've got a license to use the text that you're using. The ones I'm using here I've actually purchased. This one's called Avocado. Cute name, right? Avocado Sands. And I've got this one from Creative Fabrica, I think it was. And it's just like a nice blocky kind of text. So let's do welcome to, and I'm going to just duplicate that, and I'm going to write my store name, Terrazzo. Okay, so let's make this a little bit bigger. Welcome to Terrazzo, and I'm going to have Clipart in more of a fancy writing. One tip that I've noticed for design, if you're wondering how to sort of make things pop a little bit more, it's good to have like a blocky kind of lettering and then also a fancy script lettering, because as you're about to see, it'll really change. I might change it to the one that I have. It'll change, see how that just changed the vibe already? So that's one tip that I have for design. Not that I've never done design, like studied design or anything, but I do think it looks nice when you've got a bit of like a blocky text and then a script right next door to it. So welcome to Terrazzo Clipart, and we might add take a look around at the bottom, but we might need to make this a bit smaller. So let's take, oh, try that again, want them in caps. Take a look around, and I'll put that like that. Now I just want to kind of move around my text to where I want it. I'm going to make this a lot smaller because that's a bit too in your face. Let's go a bit smaller. Okay, so if we go welcome, oh, and I want to change this actually to a different font that I have. Actually, I'm going to change it to this is another font that I like, and it's called Indigo Outline Font. And I also have bought this from Creative Fabrica. Welcome to Terrazzo Clipart. Take a look around. So I want to move these over just a little bit because I want to actually put my logo just on the side here. So I might even put that around here. Try and add a bit more space so it's not too overwhelming. I might even make this a tiny bit smaller so it's not so crowded. Okay. So I want to just insert my logo. So I've just inserted my logo, make it a bit smaller, and I'll pop it to the side here, and I might even make this a tiny bit smaller too. Now you might be thinking, okay, what are you doing? Like you're creating a quote banner, but how are you supposed to animate this? How is this supposed to move? Now this is the thing where it becomes super easy, and this is what I mean by like, I'm so glad I figured this out, but I just want to show you how to change the background and stuff and the colors first before I tell you and show you how to animate this or make it moving. And I might even add something a little bit different, like I'll add a bit of clip art just so you can also see how we can animate that in case you wanted to add some clip art in your one. So if I'm just going to add some clip art, like an arrow, for example. I'm going to add an arrow that I've created. do, this squiggly one. I actually have these for sale on my Teachers Pay Teachers store, and I actually use some of them in my own stuff, so that's super handy because I own the rights to that, so I can use them in whatever. Okay, so there's my little piece of clip art, there's my logo, there's my text. Simple, easy, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay, now we're going to just change the colouring because we don't want it white, geez. Okay, so we're going to go to format background. So I didn't say that. If you go to design, format background, and we want to choose a colour. So I'll show you here. So you can either do a gradient fill. That's sort of what that looks like. You can do a solid fill, which we can just take a bit of that colour to make it like that. But I want to actually do it a bit darker, so I'm just going to use this colour wheel to make it a bit darker. Okay, and I'm actually, because I don't really like how it's black now, I want to make these all white, so I'm just going to actually highlight all of that, go up here to A and just change it to white, and that looks so much better. That's definitely more my branding. And I might even just add a line like I did with the last one, and I'm going to have to send this one to the back. I want to change that to a different colour. Maybe I'll change that. Let's have a look. I don't really like it black, that's too... Yeah, I might change it like that maybe, and I'm just going to change the outline. I don't need an outline for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to back. So I want to send this to the back, so send to back. And that I like. Let's just do that for the purpose of this video. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I might even change this though. I'll see if I can change it to white. More grey. No, okay, I'm just going to stick to black for now. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is how to animate this. The amazing thing about this is it is so simple, okay? All you need to do is literally click on what you want animated. So for example, let's start with welcome to. I want this to move. Now, what I need to do in PowerPoint, so take note y'all, I want to go to the animations tab. And you'll see here, you'll see up here you have like animations that are green, animations that are yellow, and animations that are red. So basically these colors do stand for things, and the green basically meaning like the entering animations. The yellow I think are kind of more like, again I'm still learning this myself, but they're more things that they can do like the in between the middle animations, and then the red ones are more so like the exiting. And actually if we look at these arrows, it actually says like names on different ones that you can see what they can do. So it's really, you've got all these different animations that you get to play with to decide what you want your banner to do. Okay, so anyway, you have these three sections that you get to play with, which is amazing. So I'm going to show you now. So if I click, you can see here I've highlighted welcome to. Alright, so I'm going to go to the green section and see what I like. So let's just have a look at what fly-in looks like. The beauty about it is you can kind of see what it looks like. So let's try another one. So let's go down and let's just see if we like dissolve in. Okay, do we like that? Let's have another look at something else. Wipe. So I like wipe, so let's stay with wipe. Now you'll notice there's some numbers here on your text, so it's saying that I've chosen two different animations, but I don't want that. I just want the wipe. So what I'm going to show you now, this is one of the most important things that I need to show you now. So we've got our animations up here with things that you can make them do, but here is where the magic happens. This star is your animation pane. So I think I said that right. Anyway, your animation pane basically shows you the coding of what you want your animation or your things to do. So you can see I've got two things here. If you hover over on click wipe welcome to. So the wipe one we didn't want the first one. So if we want to remove that, which we don't want that first one, because at the moment this is what it's going to look like. So it's going to go 2 times and I don't want it to go 2 times. So I'm going to delete the first one. So to delete it, you just press this little red button, and then that should just be the white one now. And the way that we can check that is, again, if you hover over it, but it takes a long time. So what I would recommend, like it's there, but what I would recommend too, if you want a quick way of viewing it, is if you look over to this part, once it's selected, you'll see which one it's on. It automatically goes to the one that it's on. So you could do that as well. So you'll notice too, see how the number's just gone to 1 now. So it means, okay, that this is the first part of the animation and it's just going to wipe. So welcome to will be under wipe. If I click here on the animation pane, which is where the magic happens, if I say play from, I'll just do that again, play from, it's going to wipe. Okay, now you can actually make these longer too. So for example, if I wanted that to be a little longer, like that was too fast, sorry about the blur, I could also go up to here and see how it says start on click. Don't worry about that for now, you can leave that on click, but you can change that. But you can see how the duration's 50. We can even do that to like 1:25 and see what that looks like. So let's press play on the side of the animation pane. And so that's a bit more slower and it's a little bit more, not as fast. So I like that a bit better. And again, you can just adjust it up here for when it says duration. Obviously, the bigger the number, the longer and slower it will be. The smaller the number, the faster it will be. So we've got that as our first animation. All right, so we've got welcome to. Now I want to click on Terrazzo. Let's animate that. Let's see what we want that to do. So I'm going to play around and have a look at what the yellow ones are going to offer me. So something subtle. Let's see, a bold flash. What will that look like? So if I click, let's try that. Let's see, and you can see once I've selected bold flash, it's come up with welcome to, and then my text for Terrazzo, that's what that's going to be animated as. Let's play from and let's see what that does. Oh, let's try again. So welcome to, and Terrazzo I didn't see that do anything, so let's change that. I'm not really happy with that. Maybe it did something that I didn't see. So let's try, I might try another green one instead. Let's try rise up. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so rise up is much better. Now because I'm going to stick to another green one, I've got to delete this yellow one. So let's click on it, let's click delete. So I want welcome to be in wipe, Terrazzo to be in rise up. Okay, so let's play that and let's see what it looks like. Welcome to Terrazzo, so rise up, and then I maybe want this one to be a bit more bouncy. Let's see if there's a bouncy kind of one. Let's have a look. I swear I saw a bouncy one here before. Oh yeah, so on the green one there's one called bounce, and I'm going to click that one. But again, you can totally choose whatever you want for yours, and you can customize it to how you like it. But I'm going to show you what I've got so far. So in the animation pane, so I've got welcome to, I chose wipe, Terrazzo, I chose rise up, and then for Clipart, I chose bounce. So that's what it looks like in the animation pane. So if I click play from, let's see. Okay, I'll just play it again because I think we missed that. So welcome to Terrazzo, Clipart. And then I'm going to animate take a look around. So I'm going to click on that, same thing. And again, you don't need, this is the beauty about this, you don't need to add any extra like presentation slides. It's all on one slide, which is the thing that makes me the most happiest, because it's like all here. And I guess you could get a little bit more complex with it if you wanted to, but this is just showing you the as simple as I can to how to do this. So let's animate, take a look around, and let's say we want, let's try a red one. Let's have a look at the red ones. Let's see what we've got here. Usually these are for when you're exiting, but let's just see what happens if I click zoom. Oh, so it'll zoom out. So yeah, I would probably not recommend doing the red ones because that's more for an exiting kind of presentations type of thing. So I'm gonna maybe stick to more of the green ones for now. Green and yellow, I reckon, would be the better way to go. Let's see what would happen if I did center revolve. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's play that so I can see the whole thing. Okay, and then also if you want to single out just to see what like one part of your animation is, you can see how I've got just take a look around selected. So if I just press play on the animation pane, it'll just show me that part. But if I wanted to see the whole thing, I'd have to go up to the top and then press play from. And then it'll show you the whole thing. Okay, and now I do like that, but I think the take a look around is a little bit fast. So again, I'm just going to adjust that. Let's make it maybe like 150 and see what that looks like. Hold on, we'll start from the beginning. Okay, so that's probably a bit too slow now, so I want to adjust that again. So just click on that in the pane and let's go to 125 and let's just adjust that to see what that looks like. Okay, I'm a bit more happy with that. I am going to try one more thing. I'm just not 100% with that one, so I am going to have a look and see what else I got. What's this? Grow with color. Let's see what this one does. Oh, now that's kind of cool. Okay, let's get rid of that. So I want to take away what I had there before so I can see what that looks like properly. So, okay, so I want to just play from the beginning to see. Now I've changed it to the grow with color. Let's go to the beginning. Let's see what happens. Welcome to Terrazzo Clipart. Take a look around. Okay, I like that. I just need to move maybe the arrow or move that to the side a bit because it does grow, and I think I might try and move this a little bit and see what happens with that. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that now. Now just move that a little bit more, and I might animate this arrow. So let's have a look. Let's see what else I got in the yellow. Spin. Okay, that's cool, but probably not for the arrow. But teeter. Okay, I think I like teeter, so I'm going to use teeter for that one. And then my last one, so this is my logo. Click on the logo. I am going to do, there's one that I think it's called, is it wheel or wipe? Let's see if it's wheel. Yeah, the wheel. Okay, so that one's up in the green one. It's called wheel. So that's the wheel one. So I'm going to just show you what my pane looks like now. So I've got welcome to, that's wipe, I've got Terrazzo as rise up, I've got Clipart, the word on bounce, I have take a look around, it grows with color, I've got picture 10, which is my arrow on teeter, so it just kind of moves back and forth. And then picture 8, which is my logo. Picture 8, which is my logo, is going to be on wheel. So that's how you can kind of read your animation pane. And I'm going to show you the final version. Sorry, let's start that again from the beginning. I'm going to show you the final version. Welcome to Terrazzo Clipart. Take a look around, teeter on the arrow and the wheel. Okay, so that's the basic of how to animate your banner. Now I'm going to show you what you need to export it, so to be able to upload it to TBT. Now this is important too. So again, it's all in one thing. You've moved your animation here. Now this is the important part. This is the part that I had to do a bit of trial and error, but basically you just want to go to File. Now I'm hoping that majority of all PowerPoint presentations, given you've got an updated version, do have this setting. But all you want to do is you want to go to File, you want to go to Export, and then from there you want to, I'm just going to save it to my desktop for now, and I'm just going to save it under Terrazzo Test. Okay, Terrazzo Testing Banner onto my desktop. Let's click on here, which is the most important thing here now. On file format, you want animated GIF. You don't want PDF. You want animated GIF. This is the one that you want. Okay, now I had to play with these settings, and what I found was medium is the best way to go. Don't worry about making any changes in this really. So medium, I just kept it at that. And I've just left everything else the same. I did try playing around with it, with some of these settings, and it didn't work as good, so I just keep it to medium. Seconds spent on each side, 1, slides 1 to 1, and yeah, I just don't do anything else with that besides changing that to animated GIF and medium. And then I press export, and that is as easy as it is. And yeah, so I'll have my testing banner up here. So for me to actually view it, I have to have it in a file. So let's just create a file for a second. Okay, so I've just created a file called Terrazzo Banner, and I'm just going to put that test one in there. And then if I go into here and I click on my banner, it'll show you a little preview of what it looks like. And so I'm happy with that, and I just want to make sure, this is another important thing. So how it says GIF image, I want to make sure that it's not bigger than 5 megabytes. If it's bigger than 5 megabytes, it won't upload to Teachers Pay Teachers. So just make sure that your size here is under 5, and you can see mine's under 5. So just to show you that this works, I'm happy with this this GIF, but I don't think I'm actually going to have this as my new one. I just did this for the purpose of this video. But I do want to show you that it does work. So I'm going to show you where to upload it. And again, if you want to know more about your storefront, I did do a video on all of the banners in my previous video that I'll link at the end of this video for you to check out, because it is informative and helpful. So yeah, for me to change this, I'm just going to go up to my name. I'm going to go to my account. Okay, I'm just covering that because personal details. I want to go to store profile. And then here you can see this is my old one, and I'm going to basically change it back to this after I show you that this one does work, because I like this one still. Anyway, I'm just going to click on edit. So if you have just like a stagnant picture there, then this is how you can change it. Make sure that underneath this area, personal quote, or to the side of this area, personal quote, you want to just do image and link. And then we want choose file. We're going to choose it from Terrazzo Banner. That is our new banner that we have created. Press open, and you're not going to notice too much that has happened, because nothing has happened until you press. You have to go down to the bottom and press save on the red button. And you want to wait, because Teachers Pay Teachers will come up with will come up with a yellow line saying it's been successfully updated. So we've just got to wait for a minute. There you go. And you can see your profile has been successfully updated. So let's go to my store to make sure. Let's have a look-see. And voila. I hope that this was super helpful, because I know this would have been so helpful to me when I first started, you guys. Like, I'm actually over the moon that I get to share this with you, because yeah, it's just so easy. I hope that this was really helpful to you guys, because it would have been so helpful to me when I was first starting out. Again, these are things that I've had to learn through trial and error. And I hope that if you're starting out your Teachers Pay Teachers store, that this has been helpful to you, because it, like the other way that I have done this in the past has been so more tedious, and this literally just makes it look so much more professional, and it makes it just, the fact that it's been so easy now through PowerPoint to create, I'm just so happy to share this with you. If you haven't watched my other video on banners, please check that out. And I know these videos do get long, but there is a lot of value in them, so I'll just show you. So yeah guys, if you haven't checked this video out, how to change your store banners, I promise you there's lots of information about your storefront in there that will be very valuable. So definitely check that out if you're wanting to spruce up your whole Teachers Pay Teachers storefront. So yes, that's that. And again, thank you guys for 45 subscribers. That literally makes me so happy. that you guys are finding this content valuable. Hi guys, just a very quick interjection here. I just forgot to mention this in the video prior, but basically this is another way that you can easily get a template for your animated quote banner, or just for your banners in general. I'll just show you here quickly. If you write TPT banner template, there's this one here by Teachers Clipart. Thank you, Teachers Clipart, for being amazing and doing this. But it is a free download, so you can get that for free. And if you click on that, and obviously go download it. I've already downloaded it, so I'll just show you what it looks like. So I've just saved it to my desktop. So I'll just open that up. So you can see in this download that they have the long banner in a PowerPoint, a JPEG, the quote banner in a PowerPoint, and then the short banner in the PowerPoint. So I want the quote banner PowerPoint, and this is just another way that's literally just so easy. If you can't be bothered to insert the dimensions, then you can do it this way as well. And you can just create on this slide as is and then just save it. So if you've made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this provided you some value, and I hope that this made your life a lot easier, because when I figured this out, I was like, yes, I finally figured out how to do this whole animated banner thing and it be simple and easy. So now I can go forward. If I want to change my banner to make it another animated one in the future, I don't have to be a bit so overwhelmed about it like I was before. So if this has helped, please don't forget to thumbs it up so other Teachers Pay Teachers sellers can find it. And yeah, if you did want to join me on this journey, I am going to be creating some more how-to things for your Teachers Pay Teachers store, and just also sharing my journey onto Lazo Clipart. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching. I value your time, especially being a mum. Time is super valuable. So thank you for watching this video. Every sub and every comment and every like has really meant something to me, so thank you guys. I really appreciate that. It's made me wanted to keep creating more videos for you guys. Thank you once again. I hope you have an amazing day. See you next time. Adios.